Hello everyone, welcome again. My name is teacher Dرويش and today we're talking about the fifth type of paragraphs. Let's do it. It is what? Comparing and contrasting. Before we start guys, I need you to understand the meaning of comparing and the meaning of contrasting when we start writing. Alright? So let's do it. So comparing is actually when you talk about something, like something and something are the same. They have something in common, all right? So basically comparing means similarity, all right? And contrasting is saying the opposite, which means differences. Here. All right? So contrasting difference, comparing is similarity. All right, good, let's start. For example, we talk about cell phones and smartphones. This is a cell phone. This is a smartphone, all right? There are some differences and there are somewhat similarities. And this is the comparing and contrasting. So this is your topics and, this is your title or topic. And this is your topic sentence. Let's read it together. There are some similarities and differences. Similarities and differences. Similarity, comparing. Differences, contrasting. Alright? Between cell phones and smartphones. This is your what? Topic sentence. Now, when you write after this, you're going to mention similarities and differences. So let's understand how we write. Remember, if you mention one similarity about one of them, you must mention for both. And if you mention differences, you must mention both. Alright? Let's take an example. Here, I will not write cell phones, I will write cells. Cells, cell phones, alright? And smarts, I mean smartphones. Good. So, cells, smarts, alright? Send messages. Both, you can send a message. SMS, right? Good. Now this is similarity. These are similarities, okay? You're talking now about similarities, and this is the first similarity. Here, differences, cell phones, all right? Don't send emails, all right? The old cell phones that we had, all right? They cannot connect to the internet, so you cannot use your emails. Good? However, you have here smarts. Send emails. You send. So this is like, remember, now this one is one supporting sentence. One supporting sentence. Alright? Why? Because here in your topic sentence you said there are some similarities and differences. So when you mention one by one, alright, like they are the same in this and they are different in this. Alright? So the same point. Remember, here you're talking about messages. Send messages. Here, send emails. The same point, all right, but different ones. So here, send messages, SMS. Here, you're talking about emails, all right. This one don't, like cells don't, and smarts do. Number 2, cells and smarts call. You can call your friend. You can call whatever you want, right? Good. But when you go here, cells don't record. If you talk to your friend and you're not paying attention, all right? If you're using a cells, all right, cell phones, you don't. After you finish, all right, you cannot listen again. You can't because you don't have this program, all right, in cell phones. However, in smartphones, you can download an application, right? It is recording calls. So you install it in your cell phone and then you talk to your friend, okay? After you finish, you can listen to your conversation. Good? All right. So this is the second. Maybe you can mention more, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want, okay? The number you want. For example, here, cell phones and smarts have games, right? They had games, cell phones. And smarts also have games. All right. When you go and you talk here, you say cells have like limited, all right, limited, boring games, the same games, all right? But when you talk about smarts, you will say unlimited, interesting games. You get the idea? Good. Now we have plan A and plan B. How we order our writing. How? For example, you write similarities first, then differences, or you write one similarity, one difference. One similarity, one difference together. Okay? This is plan A, plan B. I will show you now how we do them. Yes, now let's talk about the plans, how we organize our paragraph. So after you write your topic sentence, you have two ways to order your supporting sentences. All right? So we have plan A and we have plan B. So basically here, guys, I want you to focus, pay attention, okay? So here, plan A, you give me similarity between both of them, all right? Cell phones and smartphones. So similarity one, both send messages. Both, you must mention both of them, all right? Then when you write after it the supporting sentence 2, you write another similarity, number 2, okay? You say both call. You say cell phones and smartphones can both call and talk to people. This is your supporting sentence number 2. Now what you will write after them. Now I want you to pay attention. Here I said, after them I have difference 1. Difference 1 is the one you talk about similarity 1. What is similarity 1? Send messages, right? This is similarity, both. Now when you mention difference 1, about the same subject, send messages, here you will say, don't send emails, this is the difference. Don't send emails, this is what? Cell phones. These are cell phones. And send emails, what? Smartphones. So remember, guys, you need to pay attention. This is really confusing, okay? Number 2, the same idea. See here, 2, this is number 2. Even I made the same color. This is blue, this is blue. So related to the same point. This one is related to the same point. Number 2, what? Both call. Now give me the difference in calling. What is the difference? Here, don't record, cell phones don't record the voices, all right? And smartphones, however, smartphones record voices, all right? Again, this one. We have 2 points that we are going to compare and contrast. Good? Okay. Plan A. You give me similarity 1. Like we have smartphones, cell phones and smartphones about this point. What? Both send messages. Done? Alright, this is similarity. Now similarity number 2, both of them. What? Both call. Now when you go and you talk about differences, about the same points, not different points, the same points. So what was number 1? Send messages. Now the difference number 1 must be what? About both of them, the difference in sending messages. So you will say here, don't send emails. Here, send emails. So this is number 1. Difference number 2 is about similarity number 2. What is the point? Call. So you will talk about the difference in calling. Okay? So what you will say? Difference. You will say cell phones don't record. However, smartphones record. Now we finished plan A. And by the way, plan A is confusing, guys. Let's go to plan B. Plan B, you are not going to make all of this, all right? It's easier. I prefer plan B. It's easier, guys. Okay, so what is it? Here, you give similarity number 1. Sorry, guys. Okay, plan B. Remember, plan B, focus. 1, 1. What is 1-1? I mean, the point that you are comparing and contrasting is the same. So first, you're going to mention both. Similarity. Both send messages. This is sentence number 1 after your topic sentence. Sentence number 2, the difference in this. The difference in this one. Alright? Difference, see, 1, the same topic, the same idea or the same supporting sentence. So difference, don't send emails. This one. Cell phones don't send emails. Smartphones send emails. You get it? Good. So this is easier, guys. It's easier than this one. Alright? Good. Number 2, you're going to give me another similarity. Okay? Another similarity and its difference. Alright? Good. So number 2, you say similarity. You'll say both can call people and talk to them and have a conversation with them. Alright? The difference, the same point. What is it? Cell phones don't record, however, smartphones record. That's all about plan A, plan B. Believe it or not, guys, if you are a beginner, if you just start writing paragraphs, don't follow this. No, follow this one. It is easier and you can order your thoughts. When you write, you keep writing, then you improve from good to very good, then great, then absolutely great. Now you can write using plan A. Alright? Believe me, guys, it is confusing, but it's good to know it. Alright? If someone asks you or the teacher asks you, so you know how to answer. Good. Now let's talk about how we make these sentences and how we make these sentences. I'm talking about transitions. Okay? Like moreover, in addition, okay? In contrast, and, or, but, therefore, so we're talking about these today. Now we're going to talk about how we form the sentences and how we use the transitions. Let's start. Here, for comparing and contrasting paragraphs. In comparing, we use similarly, likewise. All right. Let's just make sure. Alright, now let's talk about transitions that we need to use in comparing and contrasting paragraph. Let's do it. When we compare, we need two what? Transitions. Similarly and likewise. I don't care about this, I'll explain this later. Alright, similarly and likewise. One time you use similarly, one time you use likewise. Good. Now, contrasting, we use however or however. The same one, but different use. Let's do it. Now, if we're talking about comparing, so we say, cell phones can send messages, SMS, period, full stop. You can say similarly or likewise, no problem, comma. Smartphones can send messages, SMS. Alright? So this is how we talk about comparing. Number 2, if we're talking about contrasting. So you say cell phones can call, however, smartphones can record the call. Alright? When you say however, smartphones can record, means this one cannot. Alright? Good. So when you use however, you have two ways. Either you use a full stop, then a capital letter, then a comma, or you use a semicolon, small, then comma, then right. This way is correct and this way is correct. Teacher, how I use this and this, when I use it, no problem. The first time use this one, the second time use this one, alright? Always, guys, don't use the same thing when you are writing, different, alright? You have to vary your style of writing. Good. Now I will write a comparing and contrasting paragraph so you can understand more. Let's go. All right, now we have the paragraph. Let's do it together. Here. This is the topic sentence. There are some similarities and differences between cell phones and smartphones. This is our topic sentence. Now we say, first of all, like number 1, first, okay? First of all, cell phones can send messages SMS. Stop. Oh, stop. Likewise, what? Comma. Smartphones can send messages SMS. Sure. All right. So here you're giving 1 point that they have the same idea or the same function. Now you will give me the difference in this point. You will give me full stop, however capital, however comma. Smartphones can send emails which cell phones can't. So this is the difference in this point. All right, done. Now number 2. Second, both cell phones and smartphones can call. We can call by both of them. All right. Here I used semicolon. Here I didn't. Here I used full stop in capital. Here I changed semicolon, however small, then comma. However, only smartphones are, see, I said only smartphones are able to record the call. Are able to means can. But as I told you, change your language, all right? To record the call. Good. And I said only means cell phones can't. Good. So if you want to mention 3, 4, 5, no problem, you can mention. I could have made some, however, I couldn't because, you know, the short board or the short place in here, so I couldn't. Sorry, guys. Now, conclusion. To conclude, in conclusion, finally, at the end, whatever you want to write, okay? To conclude, comma, this is capital. These are some similarities and differences between cell phones and smartphones. That's all about it, guys. I used plan B. It's easier, guys, and it's easier for you to understand. No problem. Later, if you are strong and you are perfect, you can ask me in the comment. I will write the same in the form of plan B. All right, plan A. Sorry. That's all about it, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and tell your friends about my channel, guys. Any question you want, you can write it down. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.